What is going on, Warriors? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am Lycan Warrior and welcome to the channel. So Rockstar yesterday released the first proper update for Red Dead Online, and it's been getting some mixed signals, especially from myself. Now, depending on who you are, we're going to be starting off with some more positive looks from the update. So they did bring in the blips. Now, the blips are where everyone are blue at the minute, and if you kill more NPCs or players, you eventually change colour from purple to red, so you become like a darker colour, which lets players know that you're more an aggressive player. Now, if you are red, you are appearing on the map for everyone, no matter how far you are away. Now, the actual distance that you do disappear on the map is really small. If you look, see this player disappears almost with, I don't know what the scale of that would be, but maybe 100, 200 meters, and that's really small. Now, Rockstar have done this for a couple of reasons. Firstly, there was a big community outcry for blips to be off the map from a lot of people. Obviously, not everyone wants that. Now, the main point was for griefing. Obviously, everyone's been having trouble with griefers. It's basically like GTA. Everyone wants to shoot each other and fight, and you know, I don't think that Red Dead Redemption is the right game for that kind of type of play style, and no one likes it. No one likes being killed over and over again, and people don't want to participate in that. So they've taken off the blips, and they show you where those types of griefers are on the map, so you can avoid them. Now, this is going to have either a couple of different effects to the game. Firstly, it's either going to make everyone feel lonely because they can't see anyone, or it's going to mean that the times that they come across people and other players are a lot more better. It's going to make it more immersive, so when you come across a player, it's not like, oh, I already knew the player was here, oh, there's another player, let's interact with them, instead of maybe kill them. We can only see what becomes of it, however. So moving away from player blips, they've also added the law and bounty system. Now, this is bringing it more into line with the story mode version of the bounty, or the law and bounty system. I'll give you an example. I was in Tumbleweed and I had my mask on, whereas before, if you'd have your mask on, most NPCs would just comment, take it off, or you're scaring me, something like that. I was in Tumbleweed and I was standing in front of a lawman, and eventually I had the law on me because I had my bandana on. Now, this may have been because I was standing in front of a lawman with my mask on. Perhaps if it was just a normal NPC, nothing really would have happened. But apart from that, if you shoot people or you're generally hostile in an area, you'll get the law on you easier and you will gain a bounty. The bounty goes up depending on what you did, how long you have a wanted level for, as well as if you kill cops. If you kill cops, it goes up by like maybe 20 cents each time, I believe. The law also seemed more aggressive, like I said, coming more into line with the story mode, and I see what Rockstar are trying to do. I think that they're trying to encourage players not to kill each other, or at least not to kill each other in towns or Saint-Denis. I don't know if you're going to get wanted or the law after you if you're fighting in the middle of nowhere, unless maybe an NPC comes past and calls the law on you. I don't know yet. But yeah, I see what they're trying to do, trying to discourage griefing and fighting, which, you know, I believe is a good thing. I did prefer kind of lenient law system before, but perhaps this will make the game a lot more immersive and better for the community. So both the blips and the law and bounty system were probably the biggest part of this update. There were a few smaller things that they were added. They nerfed a lot of the Deadeye and the ability cards a little bit. When you go into Deadeye now, you don't have 100% accuracy as soon as you go into it. It's the same as when you're not in Deadeye, so you have the ring. It becomes more accurate the longer you're aiming, which I think was a good thing. A lot of people were using Deadeye and it was kind of OP. I mean, it still is OP with the ability cards, but it's a lot better now, I believe. We'll have to see how the meta changes, etc. So moving on to more negative things, we have the rest of the update. So we had clothes, and weapons, and emotes. Now these three things are all welcomed and make the game a lot more immersive. I mean, I love changing my characters' clothes, making them look different. Now they've added coming soon in certain clothings, and I'm assuming going to be weapons as well, which is basically going to be drip feeding us this content, which is, I mean, I think it's ridiculous. It's already in the game, just let us have it instead of trying to drip feed us. It's just ridiculous. Now the emotes are absolutely disgraceful. We now have to pay for emotes, and it's not like $10 or $50, it's $120, $105, 7 gold bars, and it's ridiculously overpriced considering on GTA we had them for free. They're looking at Fortnite and these other games that are doing well with their microtransactions, and they're like, let's put the price up for emotes, let's make them pay for it with in-game currency, essentially trying to get us to spend all our money, grind more, pay for gold bars, and you know, we're seeing right through it, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And they need to either decrease the price completely. I don't know, maybe it's just for free, but they need to decrease the price for them by a fuck ton. So yeah, the game modes that they've added are basically copies from adversary missions from GTA. I haven't even played any of them. They're not accessible via the main menu yet. I can't find them in the map, so I'm assuming that we have to access them through the Showdown series, which I hate doing because half the Showdown modes I don't enjoy playing. They haven't added any new stranger missions, and as of the moment I have not seen any new story missions, which is what I was probably most looking forward to. I believe that they need to put most of the content into free mode, more missions, more things to do, instead of taking us into showdown modes and things like that. We need to be having more cohesion within the free mode. But that is kind of it for this update. I was hoping that there'd be more changes to the game, because at the moment this just isn't enough to bring the game up to what everyone is expecting. It's not going to be enough to bring people back to play the game for longer. Anyone that's coming back is just playing it for a couple of days and just realising that this update is just a thin veil of nothing. So it's a little unfortunate, but hopefully they are going to be getting better with each update. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I'll be happy to talk to you and tell you my thoughts as well. See you guys later.